All right, let's create a self-care analogy so you can see how it all really works, and we'll put it in perspective. So let's say you're normally a very clean person, you tidy your place. Once a week, a thorough clean, absolutely everything gets taken care of. And then at work, it becomes stressful. You're taking on a new project. This project takes about a month. You haven't had the time to do the deep clean. You've just been kind of cleaning the main areas. Then after that month is gone, you have to kind of regain your energy. You're kind of stressed out, burnt out from pushing yourself so hard. So another month goes by, and then one day after that, your friend comes by, check in on you, how you doing? You say hi, come in, and your friend sitting down at your computer desk drops their favorite pen behind the desk, and then tells you, hey, I lost my pen. Can you help me move the desk so I can pick up what's behind it? Now, in moving the desk, your friend, knowing that you're generally a very clean person, is kind of shocked. Look at all the dust behind here. It seems like you haven't cleaned in at least a month. And you say, oh, well, I'm a clean person. Just got busy. So the first thing is we make the excuse. Then our friend, looking more perplexed, thinking, well, that's not really you. You then say, well, you know what? I've been busy for a month with work. It's been a lot. And then your friend kind of says, okay, I see. But then you realize that actually that was over a month ago that you were busy with work, and that you have taken an actual additional month to recover. And even though that you have thought you've recovered, you're still not back to your, let's say, more regular routine of cleaning the whole place thoroughly once a week. And so we have, what's important about this analogy is that we have in physical evidence the fact that I have not been cleaning once a week. Although in my brain, I know I'm a clean person, and if I'm a clean person, that means I clean my once a week. And I've always been keeping things pretty clean. However, within moving and finding where this pen is and looking behind the desk, we realize we've stepped away from our norm. And it's just our thinking pattern that has continued to run, where the physical action has kind of been lost, right? We're going to call that the experience. And then now we have a kind friend that kind of questions us on this. Hey, are you really doing how you've always been doing? You seemed a little bit stressed. You're not cleaning like I know you are a clean person. What's up? And this is kind of our reality check. The friend calling us kind of out on the situation. And then we're faced with having to kind of justify in the beginning how it is so to ourselves, really. I am a clean person. That means I've just been busy with work. Well, it's not just work. Well, I've been stressed. Well, that's true, but we haven't went back to normal, and I thought I was back to normal. So in this exact same way, we can miss an experience altogether. We could be thinking that we do really have this experience. I have been quite active. But in reality, we go to jog for that bus, we don't quite make it, we're out of breath, we're tired, we feel pain. This then shows us that we have lost this kind of connection to the action of our thoughts. And therefore, we have a huge reality check, and it now questions us and says, hey, are we going to make things the way they were before and start this action again? Or are we going to kind of continue the path that we're already going down? And it's important to know that emotions do take longer to restore than the actual, let's say, stressor. So you might need actually that month to recalibrate yourself depending on how hard you push yourself at work. That makes sense. However, we still have to find our base norm. What were we currently doing that we were excited about or was a part of who we were previous to the challenge, right? And if we go back to that, we can kind of have an idea that we kind of, let's say, fully decompressed and reoriented ourselves back to our normal, and therefore are living at the same pace of health that we were before. But as we kind of slide down that slope, if we don't quite make it back up, we can tend to continue to travel on that downward angle, not knowing that we are actually doing less things that are us, per se. And this is where it becomes important to take a look at self-care. This is the whole idea behind self-care. It's that one thing that you forgot that you think you remember. and so, we have to be aware of this being a challenge. And if we are going to rewrite this, we do have to take a look at the actual cost, physically, mentally, and emotionally, of a challenge that wasn't quite met with restoration. And in that way, we can figure out where we are and just help the cycle around so that we can continue our restoration process and continue essentially in the direction that we actually choose to go into, not the one that we fall into because of that. So this is the kind of importance of realizing the place that we have not cleaned. Thank you.